Before you hit that pavement, let me show you the moves your joints are begging for, but most of you ladies skip. You'll thank me at mile 1 and mile 5. Hold up, sis. Before you grab those sneakers and hit the pavement, let's show your joints some love. This isn't just any warm-up. It's a mobility routine made for fabulous women over 50 who want to walk without that rusty gait sound. Let's loosen things up the right way so your hips, knees, and confidence are ready to roll. Let's go. Hi, people. All right, let's start out with calf stretch. Standing up nice and tall, coming up nice and high on your toes. Keep your abs tight, shoulders back and down. Think about rising up. Make sure you're coming up on those first 2 toes. All right, I'm going to give you a nice little side view. Coming up on those toes, nice and tall. All right. Got to warm up those calves so you have a nice smooth walk. Now we're adding a little toe raiser, so we're warming up the muscle in front of our calves, which is our shin muscles, our anterior tibialis. We're moving on to knees to chest. All right, this is a great relief for our low back. So you're just going to balance yourself, grab onto your knees and bring them towards your chest. All right, standing up nice and tall. Again, focusing a little bit in on that balance too. Sneak in a few things, give you a side view, knee up and into your chest. Remember, keep your shoulders back and down and core engaged, eyes straight ahead. Modification, you don't have to grab onto your knees. Just bring your knees up and into your chest. You're still going to get a stretch in your low back. All right, we're moving on to our next move, which is hip rolls, which is something that I have to do a lot because of my hip replacements. All right, press those hips back to the side and all the way around. Squeeze your butt when you get to the front right here, opening up your hips. Go in the opposite direction. So I like to count 10 in one way and then 10 in another. All right, again, this is hitting our low back and our hamstrings and the front of our hips. All right, we're moving on to a step kick. So you are going to step, kick, opposite arm, opposite hand. Again, a little bit more hamstring. Also getting your heart rate up just a scotch. Okay. Also opening up our back. Modification, no step, and just the kick. Still opening up our hamstrings. Okay, we're moving on to our next move, which is going to be some arm circles. All right, shoulders down and back. Take a nice big sweep backwards. So this is opening up our chest, warming up our shoulder joints. Again, this is going to help us when we have to swing those arms as we stroll down the road. Good. Now you're going to go in the opposite direction all the way around, even twisting your hands, thumbs in, thumbs out. All right, a nice rhythmic side stretch right here. All right, releasing our lats. All right, getting a little stretch also for our torso, keeping our abs engaged as we are doing that. Again, find your own rhythm with this move and breathe. Give you a little side stretch. All right, shoulders are definitely over your hips. All right, not any real movement in that lower body. All right, we're moving on to our next stretch. It's a T stretch. Hips are still, and you're going to rotate through your upper body and look behind you. Where your eyes go, your body will follow. Keep your hips facing forward. That is the goal. So no movement in your hips. Opening up across your chest, your back, as well as opening up through your obliques. So you must breathe while you are doing this. And again, look where you want to go. All right, our next move is a rhythmic side lunge with some rotation. That's a long one. So basically, you are just sweeping your arm around and pivoting off that back foot, which is going to help warm up the front of that hip a little bit, behind your shoulder, and that's it. You're done. I gotta get out of here, people, because you know what time it is? It is time for me to walk. All right, I did this warm up before. I just wanted to do a quick demo for you. Are you doing some longer workouts? Because that's what's coming. You know, little Pilates, little mobility, little weight training. See you later, people.